Hello and welcome to another episode of Farm Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Right guys, we obviously moved over to August in the last episode. I have just sold a trailer full of muck just to get an idea of what a trailer full of muck would cost us, and to be honest it doesn't really make us anything. Now we've got two choices. We can either stay in August, cut the grass, or we can move into September and actually get on with some actual farming work. And personally I would rather get on with some farming work, so we're going to completely miss August this year. Hopefully, we should make a little bit of money here. I know we keep talking about it, guys, and you guys absolutely suck. I did ask for some people's assistance. What have we got? Loan interest, milk made us a little bit of money. Right, that was handy. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that thing. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh my god, I've literally been talking about getting a new tractor. That would be perfect. We wouldn't need another tractor. 56% off, £95,000, 247 brake horsepower. Oh, look at that thing. That thing is lovely. Oh my god, I want to get a I want to get a loan. I want to get that. I really want to get a loan and get that. I know it means maxing our loan out. Oh my god, I want to get that. Oh, that is so cheap. That is so cheap. The problem I've got is this. I've got stuff to sell, but it's just not the right time to sell. Oh, I'm torn here, guys. I really want to get a loan and get that tractor. I don't think we would need another tractor. We'd need £95,000. I suppose technically we could no, I tell you what, we're off to the shop, guys. We're off to go get it. I don't care. We're off to go get it. We're off to go get it. We'll see what it's like. If we don't like it, we can always sell it. No, I've been on about getting another tractor with about 200 and over 200 brake horsepower. That is £95,000. I know it means we're having to get another loan, which is not a good thing. I really need to get more land. The lease to buy mod was gonna be useful for us, but that is too much of a good price to miss. I feel like that is really good. If we get a £80,000 loan, oh, this is gonna kill me bank wise. I need to rent the cedar as well. Yeah, oh, I can't miss out on that, guys. I just can't miss out on that. That is exactly what we've been needing. I've got to be honest. I was hoping for more like the case was going to appear in the shop. Or one of the New Holland, you know, the one with the super steer. I am gonna just double check in the shop though. I just want to double check one thing, for you know we go like mental and fully just go out and buy it. But I need to go to the shop in a tractor anyway to go and pick up the cedar, which we need to lease. I'm also not impressed with how dark it still is. Let me just get this. There we go. I'll just lower that down to 5 since we have missed quite a bit now. I'm hoping there was going to be a forage wagon coming in the shop soon, because I really want to... Right, so what have we got here? 37 miles per hour, 247 brake horsepower. We were looking at something like this. We don't... Yeah, the super steer would have been nice. 3-point attachment. New Holland would have done. I've probably put on the we don't have wheel. Do we have wheel weights and I missed it? No. We just got standards. I know it sounds daft here, guys, but I prefer the Mitas tyres anyway. And on the BKTs. I don't know why. I just do. No, so there's so that's 140. I suppose at the end of the day it's only 3, but it would be brand new. This is where I'm going with this. It would be brand new. That's all I'm thinking. This would be brand new. 240 brake horsepower. I really wanted that dice pack because it's I do love that colour green. That shade of green is absolutely lovely. But I'm just thinking here, we'd need to put the 3-point attacher on it. We'd have to put that on. I know. Right, we've done that. No, I know. I just said I was going to come and get that dice fire, but I'm trying to. That has just taken a massive chunk of money. We're going to repair that. We're going to repaint that. We're going to sell that. We've actually technically made money today up to now. I know it's a bit of faffing about and stuff at the moment, but it'll do. Right, cedar. We're going with a different cedar this year, guys, because I want to get this. Although we've cultivated, so it doesn't really matter, but let me just have a look. So we've got that one there. The thing is, this is a lot cheaper to rent. The problem is we have some issues sometimes. No, we'll just go with this one. Do it. When I get the other cedar, I want to buy it. But at the moment, I don't really want to buy certain pieces of equipment that we just don't use very often. Like, we use a cedar once a year. We don't need to buy a cedar for once a year. This is actually really nice to drive. I know it sounds daft, but that is really, really nice to drive. Yeah, I was going to get the other one, but I suppose it swings and roundabouts. They're both the same width. I just crashed the brand new tractor already. Would you believe it? Me and my dodgy driving. Right, we'll get this taken back to the farm. We'll get it full of seed. We need to we're not going to plant any canola this year. I know we do use the canola straw throughout the year for bits and bats, but I don't think we need to really do that. I think we should be good this year. We're going to plant some soybeans. Soybeans should also mean we don't need to put any fertilizer down on that field. I'm almost sure we don't need to put fertilizer down. We'll double check it. I know there's one crop you don't need to put fertilizer down. I just can't remember exactly which one it is. Beacon looks lovely. Lights are fantastic. Dip beam, main beam. Lovely. Yeah, I want to use this right now. See, what it is, I don't want to put all the work hours on the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini's kind of paid for, and I kind of just want to keep a little bit of that money to, you know, bit of that value. And I said money, but I knew what I meant. I meant the word value. I knew what I meant. I'm glad I knew what I meant because nobody else did. Yeah, we got. Oh my god! Why did I park that tractor there? I parked it there so I didn't hit it, and then I come round that corner like an idiot. I really need to start playing a little bit more. It's not that I'm rushed. It's just I feel like we're 10 minutes into this episode. We haven't done over much because... Right, we're gonna... Does anybody remember what we put in that field last year? What did we put in this top field last year? Yeah, we're 10 minutes in and we haven't done much. You know, it doesn't tell me now because I mulched it. I kind of want to put barley in this field. I don't know if that's what we put in it last year. yeah, this New Holland, what is it? New Holland 8970. It drives lovely, guys. It's not the quickest thing in the world for top speed. I will give it that. It really does kind of suck a little bit for that. But what I'm hoping is, once I've done this, we can get the Lamborghini. No. Well, we could get the Lamborghini. We could get the little Fiat. It's not the end of the world in which one we get done. But we need to get rolled. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to cultivate. For me, I can hardly tell where I've been. And I really don't like that. I never have liked that. For me, it's always been one of them issues of... Because I can't see where I've been, I don't like the texture. It doesn't change enough for me to know it. Now, you've got to remember, I've got like nearly 40-year-old eyes, you know, and I do wear glasses as it is. So yeah, you know, it's not like I've got the greatest eyesight in the world to begin with. But I can't really tell where I've been. So yeah, that really does suck. I've also just realised I think there's a bit there that I've missed on the field. I might have to get the cultivator back out. Well, in a minute, I'm gonna get the worker going on this, because I don't feel like I'm in a good enough position to realise that. No, I didn't ask for that Reaper. Come on. Yes, I asked for the worker, but I asked for him to drive in a straight line, and he's completely and utterly ignored me. There we go. Right. I think we're going to have a problem there. Yeah, it's still technically got wheat. This is not a direct seeder. There's going to be a bald patch on the ground. Oh, I can see where I've been this time. If I look that way, I can see where I've been. Right, I want to bring the roller out while we're doing this, guys. I want to get the roller ready. That's why I'm kind of going to let him do a bit of work. And then we'll let this do a bit of work, and yeah, we'll try and... I've got loads I need to get done today over on the farm, you see. I've got a lot of wool by the sheep that we need to move over to the spinnery. We're going to have some pallets up by the... to sell for the productions. I am looking, and I am thinking of making all that manure go into the biogas. I'm thinking of using the slurry again on the fields. Manure's no good. We're making £400 a trailer load. That's not good enough for me. £400, it's just not good enough. I do want to just double check one thing with the pricing of stuff, because like I say, we've got massive fabric. 2,400. Yeah, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Right, let's get this taken up here while that's doing. Like I say, I know everyone's like, oh yeah, but Reaper, you know, we wanna see you seed and stuff. Guys, I've got so much I want to get done. $4,000 litres. Yeah, we're just gonna go up. We're just gonna get some honey. We're gonna get everything we put in. I need a little bit of income just to cover nine. What have we got there? 950. So next month. As much as I don't want to keep it, next month would be a little bit better month to sell the honey, and it would be a lot better month to sell the eggs. So we will keep hold of that for now, but we'll go and run this up to the spinnery, and then we'll go and quickly run down with the productions. I need to make a loan payment to try and get this loan paid off a little bit. Ideally, that's what I'd like. I'm definitely going to be working that New Holland over 1 hour today. But that's definitely going to have to have something to cover that fee. Like I say, selling the Deutschfahrt does obviously help. That paid for the down payment, probably paid for the first hour's worth of fees, but you know, $7 grand a day, because I expect to use it. Whoa, how much have we got here? Right, there we go. There is another 4,000 litres over in the spinnery. Like I said, the spinnery would give us clothes more often if we just I do that. I've noticed on a couple of videos where I'll be talking and then I'll say something and I'll go quiet. It's because I'm concentrating and I'm trying to not do that or that. That's why I do it. I go quiet so I concentrate, and then as soon as I started talking to explain why I go quiet, I then completely cock it up, which is the reason why I went quiet to begin with. But no, basically what it is we get pallets a lot more if we didn't use the larger capacity mod, which I know we mentioned that quite a few times now, but I kind of just reminding people that's why it takes us such a long time to get some of these pallets, because the larger capacity mod does kick in. Wow, 2,100 of each. But yeah, obviously that's the reason why. I am definitely looking at maybe selling the spinnery on this map, because I do like the look of that new. Have you seen that new production come out where you can put the wool directly in and it will give you clothes directly? Now, I know this sounds daft because, well, yeah, but Reaper, if you don't own the tailor shop, you know, why should you get... And I kind of get where you're coming from, but it would help the series. Although then again, I've got no issue with this series. You know, it's supposed to be slower on money. Wage payment, £150. Yeah, we're going to cover that wage payment in a moment. Now, I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Reaper, you brought in your selling mod and you brought it close to the farm. You don't go anywhere else to sell. Guys, I've only got one other place to sell this stuff. And that is up at the Sell Everything mod that the creator of the map put in. You know, I'm not really that interested in travelling all the way across the map for 6 little pallets. It's not like I'm selling... Like, say, wow, that was good. That is really, really good. £3,083. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to travel the whole map for like a trailer full. Do you know what I mean? It was 6 little pallets. That it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world in the slightest. But as you can see, we are now back on the farm. We'll get this part up. It's spawned another little pallet already. Right, let me get that over there. I do normally like to reverse this into here, but I just want to try and get enough room. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing alright, to be fair. I was going to say, I was waiting for that to unfold, and that took such a long time to unfold. Just want to make sure this... It normally changes the texture. It is going to change. Right, that is really, really weird. That took forever. Like, literally, that took forever. I'm trying to... This is the same width as the cedar. I am trying to not overlap. You know, the bit that we haven't done. I know this sounds daft because obviously at the end of the day, you know, I shouldn't really be doing this field right now, but I don't really like to roll. And I thought, well, if I roll while that's seeding, you know what I mean? Look at that. That's a decent screenshot. I can just about see where we've been. And as you can see, I'm just avoiding it with the roller. Then when we get to the top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a time lapse when we get to the top with the seeder. I just want to, and because I can get this roller on with a worker instead. I am a bit good. That is the only bit of the field that the cultivating guy on that contract missed. Bit gutting with that, but yeah, the weeds are growing as well, guys, so we are going to have to get a weeder as well. We have got a very busy couple of months. We have to get weeded, and ideally we want to do it mechanically as well. I feel like this is wider than the seeder. I really do. Don't know, is it me or does this... I can double check it in the menu. I just... For some reason, this just feels wider than the seeder. The seeder's nearly done. I am rather impressed with that. Just gonna try and get this tidied up a little bit. Try and get a bit more of a straighter edge so I can put a worker on it and not miss any. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of rolling. I understand why you're rolling farming, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Not the biggest fan in rolling whatsoever. But if I get this on now, guys, if I go into a time lapse for the next few minutes, we might be able to get all the fields done. I don't think we'll get them all done in this video now. I have kind of been procrastinating a little bit too much, and it has kind of pushed me away for time. But if I can get at least 2 more fields done, I think I would be more than happy with that, because this is probably the worst field. It's the biggest one of them all. It's definitely, in my eyes, the worst one to do. But yeah, I'll get the radio turned on, guys, and we'll try and get as much more done as we can. There we go, guys. I've got one field left to do, and yeah, that took a little bit longer than initially planned. If you care to notice, guys, I planted at least 2 fields of canola. I am going to plant a 3rd field of canola. I do believe when we do the big field at the top of the farm, we only need that one for the year for barley for the chickens. That's all we plant for. We do need to try and start making a little bit extra money from the farm, grain wise. Doesn't have to be a load, but it does just want to be something. So if I plant 3 fields, I was going to plant soybeans. I know we were talking about soybeans. I can't plant soybeans until after winter. That's a spring crop to plant. We're nowhere near spring. I want to get something in the ground now, because I do want to be buying new land as soon as our next load of pallets of fabric are ready. Now, I know we've got a loan that we need to get paid off. That's fine. We haven't forgotten about the loan, but we're now making a little bit more silage at the moment than what we actually use. So I am going to be looking at trying to shift some hay, some grass, some straw, some silage as well from the other field. So like if we buy a new field, we'll cut it, we'll sell it. Do you know what I mean? We use that money to pay off the loan. I don't want to get into the habit now of paying off the loan constantly. Like I said, we were debt free, and you know I didn't really want to get that loan, but we wanted the Lamborghini, and you know we got it, fair enough. But yeah, we do need to get that loan paid off sooner rather than later, just because of how much it costs us per month in interest. Now I know people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but Reaper, that loan amount, it's not a lot, interest. Yeah, but the thing is, if we don't pay the loan off, that's just dead money, literally dead money. Obviously the roll is finished. I know he's gonna have made a mess of it, guys. I'm probably gonna go and roll off recording, just because I've said it a million times before. I'm not the biggest fan of rolling. I don't like doing it. For me, it's just a big waste of fuel. But yeah, I just want to get these all done, because we're gonna have to weed now. That's something else we now need to deal with. We don't have a weeder, so we're gonna have to rent a weeder. You know what I mean? Added expense, things like that. It's getting costly to do all these steps, which is why I want to do it this year. We know roughly how much we can get off each field, crop wise. So I want to see if the steps that we've done this year with the added expense actually makes a difference. If it doesn't make a difference, then we might as well just go back to ploughing it up and doing it that way. But I am going to get this just quickly finished. I know it's a little bit near the end of the episode, which, like I say, I always try and make them about 30 minutes long, 30-ish minutes long. But I do just want to crack on and get this a little bit done. But like I say, my time lapses are all a certain time. I don't like to go over that limit. There's me banging my steering wheel again in full lock. I do it every episode, and I always try my hardest not to do it. It's so hard to see where I've been though, guys. I should have fertilized. I should have limed it. That's what I should have done. I should have limed the ground first. I should have limed it before I put crop in the ground. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm also thinking of moving the muck to the biogas. We're making £400 a trailer. £400 a trailer, plus a little bit. Call it $450 if you just want to something down. Whatever it was, this when we sold that first, well, no, I didn't sell it on recording, did I? I did sell a load. I wanted to get an idea what the price was before I started the episode, you see, which is why I sold one load before I started. But it was less than 500 quid for a trailer, including environmental score. It wasn't worth it. So if we put it into the biogas, and then we use it, and we can afford to try and buy a tanker with a sensor, that's where we went wrong last time with the slurry. We needed something for with a sensor. That is looking really good. Look, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got a little bit. I don't think we've got any more seeding to do. 1, 2, 3. No, that should be all done. So I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, would you believe it? There's a muck spreader coming. Oh my god, everything's coming in now, and I don't want. Oh, look at that. That would be brilliant. I have an idea for buying that, and then get yourself a forage wagon. And then, yeah, look. Wow, he missed more than he did. That's just, oh my god. He's missed an absolute bomb load. But yeah, I am going to just finish this off recording. You can see how much I've got left to do here, guys. The worker has decided he doesn't like working. But yeah, I'll get a little bit of this done off recording. That way, in the next episode, we can get fertilised, seeded, limed, fertilised, and weeded. I meant weeded, not fertilised. But yeah, hopefully, guys, you've enjoyed this episode. I have kind of waffled on for a little bit today in today's episode, but we have got a lot done. You know, this is the worst field to roll. It always has been, but that's been done. We've got ourselves a nice New Holland tractor. Really happy with that purchase, actually. I know it's on lease to buy, and that's fine. Just helps cover the cost. But it also now means that we don't really need any more tractors, or at least for a long time anyway. Something I'd maybe look at buying if it comes in the discount store is maybe a skid steer, just to try and just so we've got something for the farm. I do miss having the stayer on the farm, but as I say, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I absolutely love playing on the series. If you have, please hit that like button on the video, guys. It really does mean a lot to me as a very small YouTube channel. And until the next episode, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.